I heard myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend, everyone I know goes away.
Hi, in this short guitar lesson I will teach you how I play Hurt by Johnny Cash. If you want my tablatures and scores for this song, check out the link here or below this video. This will lead you to my webpage with a lot of additional content, all of my tablatures and scores and much more. And now let's check out the chords. Now I will show you all the chords you will need for this song. I will also give you a few tips which will make it much easier for you to play it. So we start with A minor chord. A minor, the bass is on the A string, the 5th string. Then we play C major chord. It's very similar to A minor, just the ring finger has a different position. Again, the bass is on the 5th string. Then we need D major chord. We play D major here. Or if you want to make it more interesting and add an additional color to the song, I sometimes do it, you just simply lift up your middle finger, and it creates an additional color to this chord, so it's more interesting. So you can choose if you want to use it or not. It's up to you. Then we need F major chord, which is basically the E major chord, just moved 1 fret higher with barré. If this is too much for you and you don't want to practice this, which I would highly recommend by the way, but if you don't want, you can use this shape. This is a little trick that I use sometimes if I want to save energy. And basically the bass here is on the 4th string. You don't want these 2 strings to sound. You don't want this to sound in this chord. And as you see, we play the empty E string here, which makes this chord actually F major chord. And if you don't want this color, this E string, you can very simply mute it in a way that you lay down a little bit with your 1st finger. You don't press, but you lay down a little bit and you mute the E string. You see? And then we will need G major chord. I play this shape in the song particular because I have my reasons, which I will show you very soon. So this is the G major chord, or you can play it like this, or like F major, just in the 3rd fret. It's up to you. Each of these shapes has a different color. And now I will show you how I use these chords in a song. So we start, the verse starts on A minor and consists actually of a pattern of 3 chords. It's repeated throughout the whole verse. So I will show you now. We start with A minor, then we go to C major. And as you see, in this chord transition, I move only my ring finger. I don't lift up all of my fingers and then land again on the chord. Why? Because these 2 fingers are on the same spot in A minor and C major as well. So why should we lift up all of the fingers and then try to hit all of 3 fingers? So we do this little transition. This will save you a lot of energy. Again, the rule is try to never lose the touch with the strings. Try to be as near as possible to the strings. If you can stay on a string, use this option. If you have this option, use it. And here we have it. So we move only the ring finger. Then we go to D major chord. You can play it again like this or like this, as I have shown you before. And this is the pattern of the whole verse. As you see, I don't move my wrist. My hand is in one optimal position, so it's very simple for me to play. Many people tend to choose their wrist position every time they do a chord transition. This is not a very good solution. This creates a lot of problems. And at the end of the verse, we play a G major chord from D major. And as you see, again, we have one common finger. It's the ring finger. So I only lift all the other fingers, the first one and the middle finger, and the third finger stays on a string. You see, so I don't have to lift them up and do this transition. I save a lot of energy. And as you see again, I don't move my wrist that much. I have an optimal position. Try to find the right angle of your wrist. So this was the verse. Now I will show you how I play the chorus. Again, it consists of a pattern of 4 chords, which is constantly repeated. We start in A minor again. Then we go to F major. You can play it like this. It's very easy. This is the easiest version. Then to C, and as you see, we have one common finger in these 2 transitions. It's the first finger. So I stay all the time on the B string with my first finger. F, C. And then we play G. Again, if you do this chord transition, just try to find the best possible way, the nearest way, the way that you don't have to move your wrist that much. Very often the problems come from the wrist, not from your fingers. Okay? So that's it. Again, I will repeat it. A minor, C major, G, A minor, F, C major, G. Well, that's it. Let's check out the rhythm. This song is great to shape some of your basic skills of finger picking. I will show you now how I play it and give you a few tips on how you can practice and overcome some challenges. So, firstly, everything comes from the structure. So focus on your wrist now, okay? It shouldn't be too flat. If it's too flat, your fingers don't have enough space to move. If it's too high, it's really hard to hit the string. So you should find the sweet spot. Make your wrist completely straight, align it with your hand and your arm, and then lift it up a little bit. This is the sweet spot. I have enough space for my fingers and I have a lot of control yet at the same time. So now I will show you the whole pattern of the song. There's only one pattern. We start with the thumb, then we play the first finger, and then the middle finger and the ring finger at the same time. Then we go to the first finger again. Let me repeat it. Thumb, first finger, then middle finger, ring finger, and the first finger again. As you see, my fingers are really close to the strings. I'm almost touching the strings. Basically, even more. I am on the string before I plug it. This is called preparation. This is one of the ways how you can improve and enhance the control and the speed. So practice this really slowly. Your brain has to process all of the information about the structure and about the pattern. Do it really slowly, build it up, do it every day for 1 minute, for 2 minutes, for 5, 10. Depends on your commitment. But practice not only the pattern, practice also the structure and the movement, okay? So you gain some technical improvement from learning this song. Well, now I will show you how I use this pattern in a song. So we start on A minor, first finger, middle finger, and now you don't play the last chord, last tone of the pattern, okay? You leave it on A minor. You just leave the space, and then you play the whole pattern twice on C major and D major. And again, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Play it really slowly when you practice this. 4. And as you see, the most important tone impulse in the groove is the bass, the first tone. 2, 1, 2. So focus on it. The rest is really light. 4. So that's it. Now let me show you how I play the chorus. The rhythmic pattern of the chorus is quite simple. I use strumming so I can differentiate the verse from the chorus, so the piece is more dynamic. So the pattern consists of continuous strumming movement, downward and upward, okay? The movement comes from the wrist. Your hand is really loose, free. You can try this. I strum with my first finger mostly. And very delicate. It's very soft. You don't need a lot. And the accents come from the swing, you know. It's not that I force it from the finger. It comes from this movement. And as you see, if you swing, your hand gets momentum and it still continues with the movement. So this is what you need. So now I will show you how we create the pattern. Basically, we build it up in a way that we put this continuous strumming into groups, into 2 groups of 3 and 1 group of 2. Let me show you. We start with a downward strum. 1, 2, 3. The second group, I am here down, so I have to go upwards. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 group of 2. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2, 3. The second group, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 group of 2. 1, 2. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Practice this really slowly until you start feeling very comfortable with it. The real groove starts when you focus, accentuate, and physically feel the first beat of each group. Don't forget it. So even if you play it and practice it really slowly, focus on this and try to do it from the start. So let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Always accentuate the 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. This is the tempo of the song. I basically focus on 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And what happens after 1 is not that important. It's super soft, and it actually happens from the momentum of my hand. I use swing, momentum, swing, momentum, swing, momentum. So I focus and do consciously only this movement. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Again, 1, 1, 1. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you want to gain access to all of my tablatures and unpublished videos for free, sign up to my webpage. The link is down below this video. So enjoy your day, enjoy the music, have fun with it, and see you later. Bye.